What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, we're going to be doing a deep breakdown on the new event that's just come into the game to coincide with the 2x Bonanza weekend for the New Year celebrations in this Winter's Path event, which I really did expect over Christmas, but they happened to just put it forward a week over the New Year's. And the way that we're going to be able to participate in this is by summoning champions, you guessed it, alongside farming artifacts and accessories from dungeons, I assume. Yeah. I'd really love this to be from the Forge as well. I think that'd be a really cool thing to double dip with some points, but maybe that's something for the future that we can see in Raid. But before we get into this, I hope everyone's keeping well, and let me know, are you going to be going for this Winter's Path if you have any shards even saved up? Like, for me, I've got one Sacred Shard, and I've got a couple Ancients. And that's pretty much all I've got on my account. Alright, let's get into it. So, Winter's Path event. Now, one thing that I have noticed that's very different to previous ones, but correct me if I'm wrong, is that we've got a free key. And I think that's really, really cool, because you don't have to go down a specific route in order to unlock something like this to go for a reward that you really want to be chasing. And also, we have got an implementation of an avatar, who I don't know who this is, but I'm pretty sure if you guys love cosmetics in this game and personalization, this is something you might want to strive for if you've got the shards to do so. But for me personally, I do strongly believe in the future, we will have some form of guaranteed event. Now, I know that we just had a Lil, which was very underwhelming, but I think we're kind of due a Ancient Shard one. Now, I'm not sure the thresholds that might be, or when it will pop up, but just be wary. Is this something that you want to fully push for like a legendary skill tome and the RNG of some 2x events? Or do you just want to save up into the New Year's, as we've had a lot of shard events in the past few weeks, and it might just all be bait in order to rinse our shards off before a guaranteed? But once again guys, that's just speculation. So what I've done here is I've actually broke down everything in order of each route that you're going to be taking. Now, the way that I broke it down from the left-hand side, so that's going to be from the silver, heading down to here, all the way down past this key, to the 6-star legendary Chaos Ore, we're going to need 26,400 points. And that is just a straight all the way down, you just farm, you miss everything else, you go for the Chaos Ore, and that's it. Which is completely fine. I think for an endgame player, for me personally, I kind of value stuff like the Immortal Soul Stones, the Chaos Ores, the XP boosts and stuff like that, more than I would maybe value like an Epic Skill Tome, if that makes sense. Now, Epic Skill Tomes are very, very cool for a vast majority of players, including myself, but if I'm spending my resources that take a lot of time and money to actually farm up, I want to make sure that I'm getting the pure value for my account. And I think that you guys should be thinking the same way. Like, have a look at this, which rewards is the most value to you, and then pretty much go down the route from there. So yeah, 26,400 down the left. Now, very similar with the right-hand side, if we head all the way down here, past the gems, past the other key, down to the Eternal Soul Essence, that's going to cost you 26,500 points. So just 100 points more than going down to the Chaos Ore. But you do get better stuff on the way, if I'm being completely honest here. So we get gems, we get chickens, epic tomes, but then you don't get as much value from these two, in my opinion. Now, heading from the top again, and we're going to be going down the middle, and we're going to be avoiding this part here. So ignore these two. So we'll be going down into any of these four, into one of these of your choice, whether that be a legendary skill tome, which is the best from the bunch in my opinion, probably leading into a 5-star chicken afterwards. This is going to cost you 23,100 points. And if you want to go down the middle and get the key, and you've got enough points to get multiple of these, because you'll get a key along the way as well, alongside your free one, that's going to cost you 33,200 points. So it's going to be an extra 10,100 because you're buying an extra slot, plus it's an extra 100 for these rewards here, as the Eternal, what's it called? Got the name of it. The Chaos Ore, sorry, has a little bit more value. So I think there's maybe 100 points discrepancy here. So just to break it down one more time, left side 26,400, right side 26,500. Middle with just one of the rewards is a 23,100, and the middle right down the key to 2 rewards is 33,200 points. Now, if we just pull up a points here, so it's going to be 4,500 for a Sacred Shard. And let's just say we're only summoning Sacreds here. We're kind of avoiding everything else. So hypothetically, if you wanted to just do, let's just say the key one, I think that's pretty reasonable there. So just do 33,200 divided by the 4,500 points per sacred shard. It's going to cost you around 7 sacreds to get 2 of the 10,000 rewards, and just heading straight down past the key into those rewards there. Now, I don't think that's too bad, but it does really ramp up once we start getting into this a little bit more. So if you want to talk about everything on the board, right? We're talking about everything here. This is going to cost you 144,000 coins. Now, that's where it starts to get really ramped up, and that's including the avatar and also the sacred shard. And I think that the points that I actually added up was including this as well, the 2,000 for this. So just factor that in if I was like 2,000 points short. But for everything, 144,000 points. Let's just get the calculator up once again. So this is going to cost us, so 144,800. And I kept getting so annoyed trying to add that up. I kept missing it out. So I did it like 4 or 5 times. And then we're going to divide that by the 4,400 points for the sacred shard. So that's going to be 32 sacreds if you do nothing else. No voids, no ancients, and you just do sacreds. It's looking at about 32 sacred shards, if my math's correct. So that's very intensive, but just remember, we will be farming gear sets. We may potentially be farming voids and ancient shards, or summoning, should I say. I don't know if anyone even has like enough shards to do that, honestly. But for me personally, I think heading down this side, or this side, is probably your best bet, because it's the less intensive and it's probably the most relatable for most players, as that turns out to be around, so let's just say 26,500 points divided by the 4,500. And that's going to be 5 sacreds. So 5 sacreds, maybe a void or 2, and you'll be able to get any of those side rewards there. So yeah, I think it's a better layout than previous ones you've seen. We get a free key. There's not a, it's very self-explanatory, but I just wanted to do a breakdown for the points so you guys know exactly what you're getting yourself into. But make sure you pay close event to the event info, seeing how much points we're getting for like legendary artifacts and stuff like that. Do you know what? I'm actually interested to see how many points that would cost if just farming without shards. So if we did 26,500 again, divided by, how do we even do that? 50? I think that's right. So 530 legendary pieces that you'd have to farm. Is that right? If so, that's a lot of energy, man. That is a lot of energy. So yeah, that was the Winter's Path breakdown, and now we're about to break into that. But I do want to summon 1 Sacred Shard and a Dream to see if we can get a legendary champion, which we do, and we got a Narmada Returns. Oh, 1 shard and a Dream. The 2x Sacred was not a scam, but we got ourselves another dupe champion. Oh, God. How many have I even got now? Faction Guardians? Or is she undead? Where's my undead? No, she's not undead. What is she? She's a Knight's Reverend, right? See, oh, it's my 3rd one. And we actually got some points. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for some gems and go for some brews. And can I get some of this? I'll take some of that. Yeah, chicken. Because for me, I'll probably be going down this side. And we're pretty much like nearly there already. Okay, from 1 Sacred. Now, the points do ramp up a little bit here. But if I'm farming some artifacts and accessories, get some of this done with some spider, which I think a spider tournament is up at the moment. There isn't. Okay, I don't know why I thought there was a spider tournament, but hey ho. But guys, that is going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if you're going to be participating in any of these events, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.